We'll get that one as well. Ugh! Get off! Get off! Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome to Raft. Episode 1. Raft is a survival game that takes place out on the open ocean, and you get yourself a little floating structure. This game brought to us by Redbeet Interactive and publisher Oxalot Games. It's currently in early access on Steam. Been following this game for a little bit on videos over the last year, and I didn't think it looked very polished a year ago, and as I looked back at it in its early release form now, I realized, wow, it actually looks pretty neat, so I thought we would pick it up and give it a spin for a few episodes and see how it goes. Now, I've already played a little bit. Your world name, sure, is me. Friends to join, yeah, I suppose it doesn't matter. I don't think I have anybody online playing this game. See, easy to maintain hunger and thirst. Inventory is not lost when respawning. No. Average difficulty for the average player. You cannot respawn without the help of a friend. Yikes. So that's like your permadeath option. Let's go ahead and... See, I've played it a little bit, but I don't know if I'm that good. I think we're going to have to stick with normal for now. Maybe if we play this game enough and it gets development, we'll push it on to permadeath. Let's go ahead and just create the world and jump into it so I can start explaining how this game works. So we start on this. This is what we start with here, and we're sort of in this little flotsam stream, and you start with a hook, and you can just kind of toss it out there in the water. You can pull in, yeah, materials. So we got some wood and some plastic. That's going to be a lot of what we're going to need at first. Now you can jump in and swim to the things if you really want to. I don't know, yeah, exactly, because there you go. You have this shark. It's sort of following your raft. So as it starts right now, you're really just trying to get enough wood and plastic that you can start to make some things. The first thing we're going to need is some form of water. And that comes from... you can see there's all these different tools we can make, but we really need to prioritize making... I just passed it, I'm sure. No, it would be up here, the simple Purifier, which needs some palm leaves and some planks. Now these barrels, there's a barrel up here coming up. Those are actually really, really good. Those often have a lot of things inside of them. Problem is, the shark is going to come after us. We're likely going to have to get ourselves a spear first, which is planks and rope, hopefully. Ooh. Hopefully we get this barrel. Yes! That helped, that helped. And there's another plank. The stuff that floats right by you can kind of just grab. That might be enough to do what we need, so let's hurry. Get ourselves a rope, and then the spear. Oh, we're one rope short. Very good. Let us hurry. Okay, now we have an answer if the shark comes over to our raft, which no doubt will happen when we least expect it, but soon. It's not going to wait too long. Now, if you can avoid using your hook, you really should avoid using it because it does have a durability like many other things. So we're just going to keep picking up all of our flotsam here. Oh no, stay back. Stay back. Don't you do it. And of course, if you've been watching my channel and you've seen the Subnautica series, you know I don't do so well with predators in the water, which is sort of why this game was appealing in its own way, which is actually why I want to play this game on permadeath at some point. But we're going to make sure we have the ropes down. I've only played it a little bit up to this point. One of the things we can do... Oh, that was a miss. Ooh. Water's going to become a really big deal. Let's make sure we're tracking what we need for that. So it's really just one more plank. Yep. And then... There's not really a lot of room on this raft, though, is there? So what we're going to have to do, I feel like, before we do anything else, is we're actually going to have to... Oh, look! Yep. It's an island. You can barely see it. We're going to have to expand our raft, which requires a hammer, so we're going to need to make 2 more rope, okay? Keep an eye on that shark. Alright, and then we can get a building hammer. Very good. Okay, now we're starting to do well. Now let's go ahead and we're just going to start adding on to our raft here. And of course, now we're out of planks. Okay, let's grab some of those. Now you can leave your hook in the water, and it'll snag things, as you might have already seen, or you can just sort of pull it in a little bit, let it hang the rest of the way. It'll catch something else. You can get more than one thing at a time, which I highly recommend you do. So the more things you can grab per throw, the longer it's going to last you before you have to make another one. And it doesn't take a ton of materials, but it does take materials. Now, one of the things we need to look to see if we can make is a stone axe. We're a little bit away from that. We don't really have any stone. Oh! 4 hits is what it takes to get the shark off, so you have to be fast, and then you have to go to your repair section, and you can repair it. Now, to get to the table that has all of the things on it for your hammer, you simply hold down the right mouse button, and then the left mouse button picks what you do. And as you can see, there's all kinds of things that we can build, and we will build at some point. For now, we really just need a slightly larger raft. I would really like to make landfall here, but... So we don't have the stone, because we can make a throwable anchor, but again, it comes down to stone. But these islands can be really, really valuable. So what we're likely going to try to do is jump off, swim to the island. No, I don't know if I want to do that, actually. There's usually a reef, though. There's usually a reef kind of down here along the island. Yeah, it's going to have resources on it. We really do kind of need stone. I don't know if... Alright, we're going to do it. Now, the way you get stone is you go up to it, and you just kind of hold down the mouse button, the left mouse button, while you have your hook in your hand. And you sort of mine it like a pickaxe. And as you can see, the shark is on me. And we're just going to continue. Yep, and at this point, our raft is getting away from us, and we're hurt. Okay. Now, we didn't get to make a stop, but we did get the stones. So hopefully we'll be able to anchor maybe on the next island. See, if you have more than one person, you can kind of run ashore. You can try to grab some food. If we had a... Oh, really? Are you kidding me? If we had a paddle or a sail, we could try to get over to that raft. I think we're going to need a paddle before too long, because some of the good stuff is just out of reach, but it's not. That's good. Oh, how did I miss? So other rafts, generally they'll have like a cooler on them that will be full of supplies. But those supplies, or the raft itself, will actually sink very, very quickly. So you have to get on, get the supplies, and get off fast. Let's see, 1 plank and 1 palm leaf is really all I'm missing now, and I can make a water purifier, which is good. And I think that's it. We also broke our hook, though, so we need to make another one of those, our plastic hook first, which means now we need another plank. Oh, yeah, and we got stone. Very nice. Very nice. And maybe this palm frond as well. Why not? Okay. Now at this point, yes, we're going to make a simple purifier, and we're going to put it down right here, kind of in the middle. And we'll put down a few planks on it. And now what we need is a plastic cup, which actually I think we need more plastic for. Ooh, we got a raw potato. That's good. That's good. Oh, we need some of that plastic over there. I don't know if we're going to be able to make an anchor at this island, but if I can, I would really, really like to. So I think, in fact, we're going to prioritize that first over the cup. All right, let's take a look and see if we can make an anchor. Now, the first anchor that you can make, throwable anchor, is generally... Ooh, not nearly enough rope. Okay, what if I can make a stone axe? Not enough planks or rope. So we're sort of just going to pass by and not be able to get anything on this island either. Which is a shame. Yes, it is. Okay. It is what it is. There's not much we can do about it. We're just not prepared at this point. Need more plastic, more planks, more palm leaves. Unfortunately, we could have got a lot of palm leaves off that island had we been more prepared. But we're short on rope, we're short on palm leaves. Some barrels. Let's see what it takes to make a paddle. Another rope. I don't think, no. We don't have the palm leaf for that. That's not good. I don't see many palm leaves floating out here. I see some. We're going to have to put a priority on those. I hope the hook can make it for this barrel. Ooh, it's gonna... Yeah, we'll get that. We won't get the other one, though. Palm leaves or rope. No, we did not. Let's try this one. I think we'll get that one as well. Ugh! Get off! Get off! Get off! No! You must get the barrel. Ugh, the palm leaves would have been nice too, though. Hopefully there'll be some in there. Not really what I wanted. Drat. Okay, so we're gonna have to repair this. It costs way less materials to repair a square of your raft than it does to build a new one. Just a couple pieces of planks versus a couple pieces of planks and plastic. Wow. A couple pieces of planks and plastic. That's actually quite challenging to say. Rope and... no, we also need a cup, right? I don't know if I want to make a paddle now, though. Okay, so to purify water, you simply fill your cup with salt water and then put it on the purifier. Come on! Yes! We need those palm leaves, especially in a group of 3. That's got to be our priority. Because we're going to have to eat soon. Which means we're going to have to fish. This is going to purify our water for us, as long as we can keep planks on it to keep the fire burning. Think. Go ahead and let's see. We'll add on more here. Use some of our planks and plastic for that. Trying to preserve my hook. Look at that moon. Oh, that's so cool. We've been lucky to have good weather, actually, which I'm very pleased about. Swing and a miss on that plastic. Okay, we're starting to get pretty thirsty now, so let's go ahead and we'll get some water. So you simply take it out, and then you drink it, and then you put more in, and you get it purifying. Okay, for food, we could... Actually, we have some beets that we could eat. We don't really need to yet, though, but we did just eat a raw beet. We can make a simple grill, so let's go ahead and make one of those, and we'll actually put that right next to our little water purifier, away from the edges of the raft. It's very important to do it away from the edges of the raft because you don't want the shark to destroy that section of your raft, and then you lose that section of your raft, plus whatever was on it. This is especially true of storage. You absolutely do not want storage near the edge of the raft. Alright, let's drink some more fresh water. Look at that! 3 palm leaves. Give me those. And those. Very nice. Okay. Now, one of the things that we need is like a way to catch debris that's floating, that we're floating through. You see that? So we're a little bit away from that. Let's see if we can roast this beet. We can. We can roast a beet. It's probably not the best, but... Let's see. We're going to need more sections of raft, actually. Which comes down to needing more planks. We could get our next anchor ready, or no, we never made an anchor the first time. Well, we could get an anchor ready for the next island we see. In fact, I'm tempted to do that. I don't know how long it's going to be before we find the next island, though. It feels like you're out here and there's nothing, and all of a sudden, you see land. Alright, let's see how difficult it is to build a small crop plot. Could be good. That's just more rope, which we could undoubtedly make. Alright, so now we can make just about anything. Research table is going to take more planks. Okay, well, let's do that. I think we are going to make the anchor. Ugh! No! Takes 4 hits. Eventually, you will kill the shark, and then you'll get some very good food from it. But it will come back. It will come back. Look at all those planks. And a blueprint antenna. Ooh. It's kind of exciting. How are we doing for food? We have a cooked beet. Okay. Place our raw beet down. We're not going to do the crop plot yet or worry about it. Yeah, look at that. We have raw potatoes. I'd rather eat plant potatoes than beets. You stay away from my raft. You. Alright, how are we doing? We can do the research table. Which I'm inclined to say, you know what? We have to make our raft a little bigger, actually. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we have a little bit of room, yeah, to do things, which is very, very good. And we can start looking at storage. Let's see, we're going to need a new plastic hook. Let's make that now. And then small storage. Right, we just need more plastic. It's actually quite a bit of plastic. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, look. It's another raft. Yeah, you have to keep adding planks to those devices so that they have things to burn. Oh, come on. Really should not have taken that many throws. That's not really a thing I think we're going to be able to do. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. There you go. That's pretty cool. I like that. Neat sunrise. Okay, and meanwhile stuff's floating by. No, you gotta appreciate the small moments like that. That's pretty neat. I like that. Just a beautiful sunrise. Would have been cooler with like an island. I have cooked beets. Let's go ahead and eat those since we're hungry. Yummy, yummy. It is a little better to cook them, although arguably not much. All right. Oop, give me the plastic and the plank. And I believe that's enough for a storage. But I think I have other priorities. So instead what we're going to do, I'm going to make the command decision. We're going to do throwable anchor. We're going to make one of these, right? Now once this thing is thrown, the only way you can sail again is once you destroy it. It's not a reusable anchor. So we're going to put it here. And as long as we don't throw it off the boat, it won't work. But now we have our anchor ready to go. And we'll drink more fresh water. We're just going to keep burning it with planks here. And now that means when we go to an island, we can actually do something about it now. The other thing we're going to need to be able to do something really good about it is to get ourselves a stone axe, which is going to require some planks. Then we might have to consider a paddle in case the next island we don't come so conveniently close to. Although I think, to be fair, we're going to need storage before too long. So we'll do storage next. As long as we can anchor at the island, we can take our time to do whatever we need. Yeah, look, we've got these blueprints. Okay, we're going to make storage right about here. Small storage, thank you. And we'll just put you right sort of here. Yeah, sure, that works. Storage. Okay, we don't need these blueprints. A whole stack of palm leaves. You can hold on to these potatoes I want to plant. I don't want to eat those. No. These can come back down on our bar so we can see how many we have. No. Actually, why would I hold on to those? Okay. Well, no, I know why I would hold on to those. The scrap metal and stone I don't really need. All right. I knew it. Still giving me troubles. Oh, and we missed a barrel. Okay, there's an island. And we're not going that direction. I feared this would be the case. So we have two options. We can make a paddle, but that's not very strong. Really, we need a sail, which, holy moly, that's going to be quite a lot of materials. I guess the real challenge would be to somehow be ready to throw an anchor on that very first island. Although I don't know how you could. You don't really get stone. See, but all these other islands, they're much more difficult to be accessible. You can see it's higher. You can't just pull your raft up there and walk to it. Ugh, if I could miss just a little bit more. Ooh, that shark better keep clear. Alright, well at some point, if we're not going to make it to the island, and it doesn't look like we're going to, the current's kind of taking us past it, we're going to have to talk about the other way to eat, which is going to be fishing rod. So let's make some rope, and we'll get our planks together, and we'll get ourselves a fishing rod, and then we'll get ourselves some food squared away, and we'll be doing a little bit better. It's really just about getting what you can. Oof, we're starting to get in the rough seas. We might have a storm. Oh, we got a seagull. A couple of them hanging out overhead. That's interesting. Ooh, rough seas. Look at all that stuff. And another blueprint. Another blueprint for an antenna. I don't need that. I don't need that. Yep, we're just sort of adrift without direction right now in the current. I think a sail would be a good idea. But we need a lot of things. We need a lot of things. So we're going to have to stay focused on food for now. Unless we get lucky and we bump into the next island, we're going to be very, very hungry quick. We do have the potatoes we could eat. And we will before we starve, but if we can help it. One more rope it is. There we go. Problem is, fishing is not a passive activity, so while you're fishing, you're really not gathering other things. Ugh, why did I do that? I'm so disoriented, I dumped out my fresh water. No. Let's fish. Hopefully we can get something and cook it quickly. We do not want to miss these barrels, though. All right, what do we get? A raw mackerel. Cook it up. Okay. I've got 2 barrels up here, and we very much want these. You know what? I'm going to remove this anchor, actually. Because I would rather have it here in the back. All right, let's get barrel number 1. Come on. There we go. Yes, barrel number 2. Another blueprint for a receiver, my goodness. Barrel number 3. It looks like we didn't really get a storm. Just some rough seas, and it appears like the sea state may be trying to settle down. Can't quite tell. Oh, I'm so hungry. I think we're just going to eat this raw beet. Can't even wait to cook it. Nope, we're just going to eat it. Take a bite out of it like an apple. And we'll drink some fresh water, and then, yeah, cooked mackerel. Delicious. Oh, that hit the spot. Okay, good. A little salty, but you know, everything's a little salty right now. Still got this bird. Got bird meat up there. Gotta get some of that. I think probably go ahead and fish for my next fish. Get some food on the grill. Oh, no! I won't allow you to do this to me! Oh no, that was my spear. Okay, well now we have to make a new spear. That's fine. No blueprints, please. Rope. 1, 2, and 3. We needed 1 more. Pretty sure we have a palm leaf in here, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay. There, that's 3 rope, and we have to have a spear. Thank you. All right, good. Now back to business. Keep getting these planks. We do have our little anchor, which is great, but if we can't get ourselves over to an island, it's all for naught. Scrap, palm leaves, and planks. So we just need 2 planks and a palm leaf, okay? All right. Once we have a sail, the name of this game changes drastically. Okay, so now Let's see. It's going to need to be somewhat central. Probably like that. We'll do it in the back of the raft. Now we can control where we go. Now we have a legitimate raft. The thing to keep in note with this, though, with this sail, is that, well, specifically speaking, there are streams of flotsam, and they generally run with the currents. Otherwise, you could get tossed out of them in the very beginning of the game before you got a paddle or a sail or anything else. So the reason that's important to note is because it's very easy to use the sail to take yourself out of a flotsam stream and then not be able to find your way back into one easily, or the current could change and now you're not in this steady stream of supplies like we're in here now. And unfortunately, we used all of our planks. And we keep picking up these blueprints. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I get it. We need to know how to make a receiver. Got it. All right, let's put the fish on the grill. We never did that. And we'll get ourselves some fresh water. Very good. Okay, we could go to that other raft. In fact, I think just the fact that we have a sail means we have to. But look, we have 3 barrels here. So I think the plan is we're going to get the barrels, and then we'll go and check that raft out. Oh, can we make a small crop plot? No, it needs ropes. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get these barrels, and then we'll head over to the raft, and then I think that's where we're going to wrap up the episode. Just going to leave it out there, get 2 for 1. Look at all those things. Oh, that broke our hook, too. I'll get used to what everything is eventually. Receiver antenna, I don't care about you guys. Ooh, you need to go into the water or else. Right, so let's go ahead and we'll head to the raft. Yep. Look at that. Okay, we're going to have to fight the current a little bit. There you go. That's how you do it. And as you can see, we're definitely leaving the debris stream. So we're kind of just out here. And there's some debris here and there. They're going to try to guide you back onto a stream. There's a lot of different flotsam streams. There's also a lot of different islands. You can only fight the current so much with a paddle. With the sail, it's a little easier. And if you have a paddle as well, it gets even easier than that. As you can see, the current wants to take us in that direction. Excellent. So we're going to snag their cooler, see what they had. Oh, you're kidding me. Really? Always at the worst possible time. Always. Alright, let me go. Get the crate of supplies. Ah, so we had some metal ore. That's good. We're going to hold on to that. That's important. We're going to need that as we move forward. Let's put a stack of plastic in there. Our planks, our ropes. No, our scrap metal. Planks and these potatoes, palm leaves, plastic. Very good. And that's where we're going to go ahead and wrap things up for the first episode. It's been a fairly good one, I have to say. I feel like we made good progress. Oh, the current is changing on us. So this has been Raft, Episode 1 of the Early Access. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. And if you did have a good time watching, you should absolutely think about subscribing and ringing the bell so that you can get notifications the moment I put out a new video. But until next time, that's good fish. Take care.